Hey guys, I am on TikTok live. I just had this want to go on live, and I usually go on live on YouTube, but literally, Source told me to go on TikTok live. So there must be a reason. So whoever is on this live needs to hear any of the messages that I'll be talking about today. Hi, everyone that is joining. It is such a cozy day right now. Like, it's raining and it's so beautiful and cozy. It is currently almost 8. I'm loving this like time of the year because it gets dark super late. What time is it for you guys? I'm here to answer any questions about law of assumption. Hi, Shelley. How are you, girl? This is just such a vibe. 12:50. I love the rain like pattering down the glass right now. It sounds so vibey. Hi, I listen to your subliminals. Hi, Maria. Rita, I love your content so much. I love you. I love you too, Flocka. Everything is perfect. How are you? Yes. And that is the way it always is. Everything is perfect in our lives. I'm so good. I had a very productive day. I filmed a YouTube video. I'm gonna edit it and upload it today. I worked out. I just got a treadmill. And I literally, like, my boyfriend just got a VR headset. So I'm walking on the treadmill for like an hour and I watch Pro Walk tours and he literally just walks first person anywhere around the world. So I was in Capri today walking and it was so fun. My glasses are from AliExpress for like $3. And they are prescription. I absolutely love them. Yeah, so I was doing that today. Rita, I'm suffering with my mental health and I feel it affecting my manifestations. You have to know that nothing affects your manifestations. No matter what, my manifestations are here right now. Doesn't matter about anything. I talked about this in my YouTube video today, and I talked about it on my members only video, my latest members only video. Um, Someone asked me about like having a dream about having their hair fall out. Um, and they're manifesting thick, long hair. And I said, imagine if you were like, you know that you're a girl, but you have a dream that you're a boy. Like, you're just gonna laugh it off because you know in yourself that you're a girl. So it doesn't matter. So when you have this thing, like, when you know that you have it, it doesn't matter. Like, people that are living out their manifestations, they get into like bad mental health too. It does not affect your manifestations at all. You're right. Thank you, gorgeous. You're welcome, Flocka. I dream about making love with my SP? Is he thinking about me also? Yeah. Whenever someone, whenever you're thinking about someone that also knows you, they are thinking about you 100%. 100%. Because those thoughts just feel like they are thinking you because it's that person thinking about you. Thought transmission is very real. It's very real. I've had so many instances like that. Go on my YouTube video thought transmission, like just YouTube search Rita Kaminsky thought transmission, and and just check it out because I tell you guys about a manifestation that I didn't even manifest consciously, but it was like I was thinking about this person randomly. I didn't even know who that person like I knew them when I was 14, but I don't know them anymore. I didn't think about them for a very long time. And I randomly started thinking about them and then they reached out to me like a week after. And I was thinking about this very specific memory where I went with him to the beach with my parents. And he literally DM'd me that, like, I remember when we all went to the beach together. Like, isn't that crazy? How to manifest moving abroad with the law of assumption. Tell yourself that right now you have moved abroad, or you will move abroad very soon. With stuff like that, because you know that you're not in the country right now, you can very much say, I will be, and that will definitely like trigger your mind into thinking that it's coming now. Another thing that I did when I wanted to move to New York and I successfully manifested that was every single night I fell asleep knowing that I'm in the bed of the country that I want to move to. Like I'm sleeping in New York right now. That worked so much. I got a lot of movement when I did that. I've been manifesting my SP to talk to me again. I just need to stop feeling like I'm waiting. Just distract yourself with doing what feels good to you because you'll get your mind off of it. And whenever you do think about it, just tell yourself, like, oh, I'm with my SP right now, and then just to move on. Because a lot of the time, especially when you're in a low vibration, you can be manifesting and then you'll be like feeling even worse because you feel them not there. Whereas, and this is what I did with my SP, like before we got together. I was just like manifesting that we were together a little bit, like a tiny little bit. When we were doing long distance relationship, like I was living in New York, he was living in Australia, and like I wanted everything to work out because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I I just told myself like everything's working out best case scenario for us. And then I just did what made me feel good. I went out with my friends, I focused on YouTube, which blew me up. I focused on my health, like my weight loss and stuff like that, and everything just turned out so well. Like he asked me to go to Europe with him, and then he asked me to move in with him after going to Europe. Oh my God, Rita, I love your rampages. Thanks, Dia. Thank you so much. I try, but I also have OCD, so I overthink a lot. The thing with that is I would try not to label it. So I would just continue on and work with the OCD. Just relax through it. So everything that like does not feel like it's in flow and in alignment, it can be anything. We just put labels on it. It just doesn't feel good. The OCD doesn't feel good. We need to, not need to, but it's very good to not label it, breathe through it, relax. It can be anything from depression to overthinking to feeling bored to OCD to ADHD, like anything, anything, anything. We're breathing through it, we're letting it pass as long as it can be there for as long as we want, we're not labeling it. And then when we're happy again, we continue manifesting what we want, right? But if you're super like overthinking, if you feel like you're getting affected by it and you're dropping, I would in that moment just relax and breathe through it, breathe through it, breathe through it. I listen to your videos to fall asleep. Oh, I love that, Adam. If my SV doesn't know me yet, I just following him on social media, so how can he think about me? This is my thing. Anything is possible with the law of assumption, but you have to work with your resistance. So you have a multitude of options. You can say, no, he is thinking about me nonstop, and you can change that assumption, or you can manifest straight to the end. It doesn't matter. This is me. This is what I would do. But this is personally me, like who I am as a person. I have resistance around like thinking that people that don't know me are thinking about me, right? Anything is possible, but that is my assumption right now. I will need to be working a lot, not working a lot, but I would need to funnel my energy into being like, no, celebrities and people that don't know me are actually thinking about me. No, they actually do know me. I can convince myself of that. Or I can just manifest straight to the end and not care about, are they thinking about me, but they don't know me. I just follow them. Like, circumstances don't matter at the end of the day, right? You know this. So, yeah, right, exactly. I prefer to manifest straight to the end, Shirley. So then, like, ask yourself, what is it that I want with this person? I want a relationship with them. Okay, cool. I'm in a relationship with them right now. And you, at this point, you're just continuing to be in that. You are being the Shirley who is in a relationship with this person. And that's it. It's as simple as that. And then you move on with your life, you follow your happiness on a moment to moment basis. And anytime you think about them, you say that, oh, I'm in a relationship with them. Like you be it now. Because when you are in a relationship with anyone, you're gonna be loving that person. You're gonna be like living your best life. You're just gonna be so over the moon, yes. But at the same time, you're going to be going through the motions of life still. You're still going to be going to work. You're still going to be like taking care of yourself, all of that fun stuff. So let's just fill in the gaps and do that, live our best lives as if you are already with this person and be in the moment that you have them now. So what I mean to say is you're not acting as if you have this person. You are fully in the reality. You've quantum jumped into the reality where you are now with this person right now. Like, it's not that you're waiting, it's not that you're manifesting it, it's that it's already done right now. You are in a relationship. So now let's go. Let's just live life and the rest will work itself out. It will like the rest will be filled in. The blanks will be filled in. You're welcome, Charlie. Hey, Ru Rooney memes? Hey. Yeah, I'm on live. I I just felt like going on live, and I usually go on YouTube live, but I was guided, like in my mind someone was just telling me, like the guides were telling me, go on TikTok live, just go on TikTok live. So the people who are, watching this, they need to be watching it, they need to be hearing the information that is being talked about today. Hi, Sola! I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful day too, Sola. Oh, the energy in this live is just so immaculate. I love it. I'm having a small spiral right now with my SPM. So, with that, with the small spiral, just don't label it. Literally breathe through it. Breathe through it. Be happy, like, with what you have right now. Do what makes you feel good in each moment, and it will go away by itself naturally. Just continue to remind yourself that you're with your SP right now, whenever you think about it. When you're spiraling and that emotion is really heavy and it feels like that's all you can think about right now, first of all, breathe through it, keep breathing, do breathing exercises. What helps me is to say that, like, when I don't spiral, but whenever I'm thinking against, I just tell myself, whatever feels bad is not the truth. That makes me feel so good because it's true, because you were put on this planet to be happy. So anything that does not make you feel happy is not the truth. So, but if you're in like a super down spiral, that may not work. It may be going like once you're going downhill on a bike, you can't, as Abraham Hicks says, you can't just stop it, right? So, what I would do is just breathe through it. And when you feel like you can kind of take control, just swerve, skirt, and ask yourself, what will make me feel the best to do right now? And just distract yourself. So, just take a drive, or watch your favorite show, or go on TikTok, or call your friend, or like just do whatever will get your mind off of things. And after you've kind of felt a little bit better, and you will always feel better, continue telling yourself, I'm in a relationship with my SP, or whatever it is that you're manifesting to do with your SP. Hi, Angel. Oh my god, hi, Gigi. My best friend is in the chat right now, in the live. What's up, girl? I'm also manifesting Hispanic friends who fit my exact standards. I'm very picky with people. You definitely should be picky with people. That's totally fine. Focus on yourself, and those people will come to you in the most natural way. You will not have to force it. It will just happen in the best way possible. So, for example, like, you like, what's an example? You like going to the gym. When you're working on yourself, you can meet someone at the gym to be friends with. You can meet someone online that shares the same hobby. You can meet a friend of a friend who is into the gym. Like, it doesn't matter. Or you go to the gym, you become fit, you start hiking a lot. Like, it's just like there's like actions. Thank you for the roses. Chouchette? Your full name isn't coming up. Oh yeah, Chouchette. Thank you, Queen. Oh, thank you so much, Shishat. Yeah, so like you don't know how it's gonna happen with any manifestation, but like you have high standards. That means you have a pretty high self-concept, which is amazing. It's good. So, like, as you should be. So just do what makes you feel good in each moment. It's going like those friends are going to come when you're focusing on yourself, when you're looking inwards, and you don't like, yeah, you don't settle for something that isn't like top tier quality for you. Hmm. I'm an international student in Canada. How do I reach the knowingness that I'm already a citizen? You basically just quantum shift. So, what I did is, because I was manifesting moving to New York, I would do everything. All of these techniques, they are helping you get into the knowingness, right? And I did all of them and they helped me. I moved to New York. All my inspired action. I did SATs. I fell asleep in the knowingness that I'm sleeping in my bed in New York. You can do the same. You can be like, I'm falling asleep in Canada as a Canadian citizen, right? You can do a multitude of things, affirming all of the generic stuff. But to bypass all of that and get into the knowingness, the quickest and easiest way is quantum shifting. And man, I have to look into another word for that. Like, is there another word for quantum shifting? Because quantum shifting sounds so complicated, but it's really not. You're literally just stepping into the reality where right now you are a citizen of Canada. That's it. Like, to bypass all of the stuff to get into the knowingness, you literally just jump into the reality where you are now a Canadian student. You're welcome, Mega. Yes, Gigi. Hi, Jen. Yes, we can be friends. I've been seeing angel numbers like crazy on my phone. Do they still count? Yes. Angel numbers are so exciting. Like, do angel numbers feel good? Yes. Whatever feels good is the truth. So, it's your guides, it's your highest self cheering you on. It's just cheerleaders being like, yes, you are on the right track. This is your highest timeline. It's great. I have a 222 angel number. I don't know if I can get it into the shot. No, you can't wait. Yeah, a little bit. 222. That's my second favorite angel number. It's on my car every single day when I'm like driving. I can see it. I love angel numbers so much. Angel Star. I was watching your subliminal last night. Yeah, I love my subliminals. They calm me down so much. Millet, please post this on YouTube. I will be definitely posting this on YouTube. Every TikTok that I do, I will be putting it on YouTube. I was like, I decided to do YouTube lives permanently, but just again, something really told me to go on TikTok. So I may be doing like YouTube lives, I may be doing TikTok lives, and then just seeing like where I get the most interaction, I guess. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Did I miss your message? Busy? Is that okay? Is it okay? I'm just knowing my desire's already done, so I don't do any manifestation techniques anymore. Oh, I think that the comments got jumbled. Just knowing my desire's already done, so I don't do any manifestation techniques anymore. Is that okay? Yes, totally okay. Totally okay, you're in the Sabbath state. That is totally me right now. Like, I'm not doing any Techniques. Well, okay. This is what I do. This is my techniques, my manifesting routine right now. I just do what makes me happy on a moment to moment basis when I dip in my energy or when I feel overwhelmed or like anything. Whatever, like, whenever I feel like less than best, so neutral and below, I just relax and I do what makes me happy. And like, by relaxing, I just breathe into whatever it is that I'm feeling. And I'm gonna turn my car on and then turn this light on. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me now, actually. So let me turn it off. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you guys can still hear me. Yes. Okay, perfect. Yay! Yeah, so if you don't feel like manifesting, you don't have to. So, but when I am in a good energy, when I'm in a good mood, I just remind myself that I have what it is that I have. So, 1 million subscribers and X amount of clients, enrollments in my course, and X amount of dollars per month. And I only do that when I feel good. And it's not really like a robotic affirmation. It's just I tell myself I quantum leap into the reality where right now this is the case. That's it. Like, period. And then I move on about my day and I just do what makes me happy on a moment to moment basis. So, not doing anything is okay because you're basically just living in the reality of your manifestations and they just come naturally to you when you drop your resistance. Can I just affirm I'm in a relationship with SP and have everything play out that way? Yes, 100%. If that's what feels good to you to do that. Do what excites you. Like, my routines have changed so much because I just get excited to do one technique and then I do another, and all of it's okay. It's all okay. It's not about the technique, the affirmation, whatever. It's about knowing that it's already done and being in that state. And whatever brings you to that state is good. And the best thing is the thing that makes you feel good to do. Even when we're in no contact, even if he has 500 wives, vibes, weather, even if he has 500 wives, even if he doesn't know who you are, even if he lives on another planet, circumstances do not matter. This is kind of a Neville Goddard quote, but I've kind of beefed it up a bit. Whether it's one or 1 billion people, circumstances, or situations, they will move, they will change for you to get your manifestation. As long as you are in the reality where you have this thing right now, you're just quantum jumping into that reality. You become truly my favorite YouTuber. It's already done. Ah, that means so much to me, Shushette. Thank you very much. What is the best way to manifest super long hair for appearance change things? I really like doing like visualizations. Um, so I would close my eyes and visualize myself looking in the mirror, having really long hair, and then opening my eyes and being like, it's done. And like, you're in the reality right now where you have that super long hair. You will be led to products, you will be led to what to eat, or you will just wake up with super long hair, or you get extensions. Like, Whether it's logical or illogical, it will come to you in the best way for you. Period. Like period. Everyone's saying yes. Okay, perfect. How would you revise a situation to the point where you completely forget the old story? If you really want to know, I would recommend YouTube searching how to revise Rita Kaminsky. I go into depth like 20 minutes talking about it, like in super long detail. But my stance on revision has changed since the filming of that video. The information in that video still stands correct to this day. However, I personally don't resonate with revision. I'll tell you why in a second. So, what I mean is, everything that I say to do to revise is correct. It's the right way to revise. It is the fastest way to revise. However, I would not encourage anyone to revise anymore. Any of my clients, no one. Because what that's doing is still saying the past is ruling over me. Once you just live your life, like the past, like you don't even have to do anything for that just because the past doesn't exist anymore. The past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist. It's all about the here and the now. So by revising, you are giving fuel to the past. Your attention is your superpower. Your focus is the fuel of your life. Like, I will start this car right now and drive somewhere and use the fuel. You wake up, go about your day, and your fuel is your attention. Things start happening in your life because you're giving attention to it. So I do not advise any of my clients to revise because it just keeps them stuck in the past. Whereas if you are just manifesting what you want today, right now, like exactly what you want, and you live your best life, it will be as though that thing never, ever, 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 ever happened in your reality in the first place. You just practice non-reaction. The amount of times like that has happened, even literally, when was it? It was a couple of days ago. I need to remember what happened. I was in a conversation with my boyfriend, Stan, and it was like, I don't remember specifically what it was, but it was like I told him something about what happened, and he's like, "That literally never happened. Like, what are you talking about? This never happened." And it was because I never like gave it any attention. I just sometimes, like, we're humans. Sometimes we still react. I don't react as much, obviously, but sometimes I do. Or it wasn't even a reaction. It was just a kind of a conversation or something new. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't anything like terrible. But he was like, "What are you talking about? Like, that never happened." I'm like, "Okay, yeah." Period. Exactly. That's exactly right. Um, while I'm taking a drinking break, I want to talk about my two courses, Manifest Your SP and the Perfect Self Concept course. A lot of these questions are to do with Manifest Your SP. So if you want an in detail guide, me talking about this for 14 modules, I would highly recommend for you to enroll in my Manifest Your SP course, which is on ritakaminsky.com/courses. Or if you're looking to manifest absolutely anything, the Perfect Self Concept course, because that will make you into a master manifester. You won't be questioning yourself anymore. You will maintain your self concept. You will manifest anything. And if you want to talk with me one on one, where I specifically sit down and listen to your situation, I can give you a full on routine and not answer any questions. You can also do that at ritakaminsky.com. Or if you want to do collective coaching, that is on ritakaminski.com as well, in the collective coaching tab. Yes, there's a link there which you can join. Or you can go on my YouTube because I post almost every single day about law of assumption stuff. And also, I'm really like I'm really into this like live thing. This is really fun. So, like no promises, but hey, I might be doing lives every single day because I'm actually having such a fun time with you guys. Like this is like you guys are so fun. Oh my God. Yeah. You guys are so fun and like this is such like a positive little cohort group. Oh my God. Okay, so it's getting super, super dark. Can I pause this? Okay, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna go inside and I'll see you guys soon so you can see me a bit clearer. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? So I'm inside now. Haha. Yeah, so everything that I offer, you can just go on ritakaminski.com and knock yourself out with my stuff. Let's get into the questions. Okay. How to quantum leap. Okay. This is very easy. All you have to do is tell yourself that, like, the next step that I take is literally going to be me in the reality where I have my manifesting. So let's take my manifesting a million subscribers. So basically, I'll be here right now, right? I'll be here right now, and I'll be like, okay, in this reality right now, in the next reality, I'm gonna take a step, and the second that my foot hits the floor, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers. Period. Doesn't matter about the circumstances. I'm not checking. I'm just deciding and I'm going on to live my best life. All right. So the second that my foot steps onto the ground, bam, now I have 1 million subscribers. So that's all quantum leaping is. It's super fun. It's super easy. 1 second. I'm gonna get like my laptop so I can get some more light for you guys because I'm all about like good lighting, you know? When hearing a subliminal at night before bed, we just need to hear it, right? No need to feel it. Yeah, Literally, that is the amazing thing about subliminals is you literally don't need to do anything but listen to them by like just living your best life. I'm like trying to no, no, what? This is good. This is good. By literally doing nothing but listening to them. And like white noise just relaxes me anyways. So when I listen to subliminals, it just knocks me right out. And I'm also manifesting like without working hard. Like, thank you so much. I'm all for that. Currently listening to your subliminals right now. I love that, Jen. Beautiful. Thanks, Mers. Mers. Mejores. I love the way you talk. It's unique and cute. Thank you, Busy. I subscribe your YouTube since 2021 and it changed my mindset, so thank you for that. You're so welcome, Busy. That means a lot to me. Extraordinary. How can I manifest a job? You go into the reality, you quantum jump into the reality where you have it now, or you pick a few techniques that imply that you have your manifestation now. It can be one technique and you can change them around, but as long as you are continually reminding yourself that you are in the reality where you have that job, that's it. Like the way that I manifested my job was I visualized like shaking hands with a man in a suit, a faceless man in a suit, and I got the job in 2 weeks. This was years ago. Before I even knew about the law of assumption, this is law of attraction, anything works. Just you know about all of these techniques, you know which one works for you, so follow that. Third party doesn't exist. You're goddamn right, Nina. The third party does not exist. Love. Thank you, Shushat. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my god. I just invited someone. I hope that person doesn't accept. Because that was an accident. I'm still working around TikTok Live, guys. This stuff is really incredibly easy. Rita, how can I live pretending I'm with SP but I'm single? You basically tell yourself all the time, whenever you're thinking about it, that you're in a relationship with your SP. Just because you're not feeling it, tasting it, touching it, fully experiencing it with your five senses does not mean anything. Your five senses do not rule you. You rule your five senses. So it begins to unfurl when you are consistently reminding yourself of that. And even if your mind doesn't believe it and it's like, but where is it? Doesn't matter. Ignore it. Continue to do it. If it feels good for you to do it, just do it as much as possible throughout the day. Yeah. Second tip, stop identifying as being single. Exactly right. I mystically manifest it. Um, yeah, exactly right. And you just live your normal life. Like, how would you be living if you were in a relationship with that person already? You would just be doing the same thing. I mean, shit, like, I'm basically doing the same thing that I'm doing now, that I would be doing if I was single. It's just like we make time for each other, we go to the beach, we watch movies, we have our moments every day that are cute. But apart from that, like, I have my friend, I have my family, I have my business, and like I take myself out to the beach. I take myself out to places. You know, like you can do things that you do without that person and still tell yourself that you're in a relationship with them. Because, like, I go to the beach, it doesn't mean that I'm single when I'm at the beach. Like, I'm still in a relationship. You can just trick your mind through that, or you can just tell yourself, no, I'm in a relationship. Like, just continually remind yourself, be the person that's in a relationship and distract yourself by doing what makes you feel the best in each moment. End of discussion. While all men or women turn their heads, you are proudly taken. Yes. And if someone asks me, are you single? Should I tell no, I'm in a relationship? I wouldn't play around with the 3D. I wouldn't. Here's the thing, everything starts and ends in your mind, right? So you are telling yourself that you are in a relationship. However, let's use our common sense. Like, we know that right now we don't have it in this 3D, we can't taste it and touch it. So I would not be telling other people that I'm in a relationship unless those people are like random people online. But I wouldn't I wouldn't interact with the 3D. I would just go very generic and be like, everything's amazing in my life. I'm focusing on myself, or like whatever. Because you can still say those things and still be in a relationship in your mind. You don't have to specifically say, I'm single. You can just say, I'm loving my life right now. Be like a politician. You know, the politicians, they don't fully outright answer any questions, they beat around the bush. So, yeah, they beat around the bush. Do that. The awkward it is, the better. When you don't make any sense, people will never ask you again because they will never want to be in that awkward situation ever again. If someone asks you if you're single, just be like, I'm loving my life right now. Like, they'll be like, what? That's not what I asked. Like, are you single or are you taken? You know, I went to the beach yesterday and I was just having such a good time. Like, they might think that something's wrong with you, but at least they'll never ask you again. And you'll be living out your manifestations in your mind. And what's more important? I don't know. When I was manifesting being a YouTuber and people were asking me like, how's it going? I was like, it's going so well. It's going amazing. Like, everything's so good. Or like, when in my mind I was already financially free and people like, how's work? How do you feel about doing 5 p.m. to 2 a.m.? So I was like, yeah, it's so good. Like, everything's amazing. Everything's so good. In my mind, knowing that like this is the old reality. So it doesn't matter what you say right now because your 3D is going to catch up to your desired reality, the thing that you are thinking about in your mind anyways, so doesn't even matter. Ah, thank you, Rita. You're welcome, Shusha. Sasha, you are so beautiful. You look like Blair from Gossip Girl. Thank you so much, Sasha. I really love Sasha for a girl name. It's like it's a popular Russian girl name, and I'm obsessed with it. Mystically manifested. How did you manifest successful law of assumption coaching business? Well, first of all, I only wanted to talk about law of assumption. So it all just naturally happened for me because I was on YouTube and I was manifesting having an amazing, like, big YouTube. That's all I wanted, right? And there was a point where my boyfriend asked me, like, is there anything else you're going to be talking about on YouTube? Or because what had happened before I blew up is when you're trying to kind of grow on YouTube, you are throwing shit at the wall and you're seeing what sticks, basically. So many people, they just talk about whatever comes to their mind, and that's what I would advise to do. uh, But it got to the point, and there's such things as niching down, which I guess that's what I'm doing. But I talk about literally whatever I want to talk about. It just naturally leans to law of assumption, and you can see from my channel that I do have some law of attraction things in there, like high vibration stuff like that. Because I don't really like labels, like I'm me, and I'm going to talk about what I believe in and what is real. So, anyways, I in my heart just wanted to talk about law of assumption at this point. There was nothing else I wanted to talk about. I would sit down in my chair every day and ask myself, what do you want to film today? What do you want to talk about? Law of assumption topic, law of assumption topic, law of assumption topic. It was all I wanted to talk about. It is still all I want to talk about. So it just so happened that I blew up, and because I was using sats and I was still also actively manifesting it, and I did not think about having a business. Like, my whole thing since I was 12 years old is I want to do YouTube. I want to be a big YouTube star. I want to be a YouTuber. So when I moved back to Australia at the end of 2023, I I was listening to the voices in my head. Like, it just sounds so funny, but it's true. Like, just how I was listening to the voices in my head to do this TikTok live. Like, in my head, there's like my higher self telling me what to do at all times. And I just follow and this is what I say, follow what makes you feel good, because that's basically that. That's basically what I tell you guys to do. And that is your higher self. It's coming into the form of feeling good or feeling ease or feeling natural or feeling like it just makes sense. So I made RitaKaminsky.com in my mom's bed. My mom and my dad were in the kitchen, and I still was not moved in. We were looking for houses with my boyfriend, and I was just inclined to make RitaKaminsky.com. I was just chilling on my mom's bed. It took me 2 hours to make. The same website that you see today is the same website layout that you see in January 2025. And yes, I did add services and I added a few things, but the main basis of the layout stayed the same. And that was because I was following just what made sense to me in my mind in each moment. It made sense for me to do coaching because everyone started asking me to do one-on-one coaching, right? It made sense for me to do courses because I was like, there's just no way the nature of a 10-minute YouTube video can talk about in such detail and in such a chronological form uh, what I wanted to share. As you can see on my YouTube, if you go on my YouTube channel, it literally says I made a playlist when I was traveling Europe with my partner in 2023 called Law of Assumption 101. And that was in the style of like a course. Before I kind of knew that I was gonna do courses, because I'm like, I want a way that chronologically tells people how to manifest. Like, one, get specific, two, blah blah, three, four, five, and you can watch that playlist for free on YouTube. It is a playlist for Law of Assumption beginners. And it everything just made sense, and I was applying for houses, and they were like, "Oh, you're self-employed. Where's your Australian business number?" Which is basically like an LTD, an LLC in America. And I was like, "Oh, I guess I have to make ABN now." I made it in my parents' house, right? And the progression was just going. I was like, "Oh, I should do courses. Oh, I should do collective coaching." Which I started in New York, like before the business, but it all just came into place because I wasn't panicking. I wasn't having anxiety about what am I going to do with my business. I just lived every single day, what made me feel happy in each moment. And that's it. I did what made me feel the best in each moment. And that naturally led me to creating my business. And I will never, ever forget that story ever in my fucking life. Because, like, anytime confused. After that point on, I was like, just remember how you were led to your business. It all happened perfectly in chronological steps. It was just all naturally flowing, right? And not for nothing. It wasn't because it was meant to be. It was because I finally fucking relaxed. I told myself I'm successful. I'm a successful YouTuber. Everything happened. Best case scenario for me. I would say that all the time. Everything in my life is perfect. I knew that to be true in my fucking chest, in my soul, in my heart, in everything. And I wasn't even affirming or actively manifesting a business. That's the kicker. It just happened because I relaxed. I told myself I'm successful, and then I followed my happiness. I cannot stress enough the power of following your happiness, guys. I will talk about it until I die. Following your happiness will lead you to everything that you are meant to do and all of your manifestations through your higher self, through the path of least resistance. It's just beautiful. And it it brings so much peace to my life because I know that in each and every single moment, if I just follow my happiness and relax and not look at the bigger picture and I just enjoy each and every single moment, it's gonna lead me to all of my other manifestations. And isn't that something? So you don't ever have to be stressed in your goddamn life again. Because when you know that if I'm doing what makes me feel good in each moment, it's going to lead me to my manifestation. What is there to worry about? It's all going to just happen naturally if you're just relaxed and follow what feels good. That's it. Shirley, you are looking gorgeous. Thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you, user. You looking beautiful. Thank you. Can you manifest more than one thing at a time, Elle? Yes, yes, you can. There are multiple ways to do this. The one that works for me the best is to just go general and say everything in my life is perfect, magical, and easy. You can also list, so you can write all of your manifestations like I am a millionaire, I am a celebrity, I am in a relationship with whoever you want to be in a relationship with. And then write, it's already done. Jump into that reality, just quantum leap into that reality. And then just say everything on my list manifested. And whenever you think about anything, say everything on my list is manifested. Or you can do the 360 method where you're thinking naturally about your manifestations, anyways, right? So may as well just always tell yourself, like, whenever you're thinking about your partner or being in a relationship, oh, I'm in a relationship right now. Whenever you're thinking about having a business, oh, I have a business right now. It's successful. That's the 360 method. It's just you're using whatever you're thinking about in your mind 24/7 as an alarm clock to be like, oh, actually, it manifested. Actually, manifested. Because you're going to be thinking about all of your manifestations anyways, because you're not like a two-dimensional human. You're not just a girlfriend. You're not just a business owner. You have multiple things that you want, and that's totally natural. So you can do it that way. I personally like manifesting one thing. I like channeling all of my energy into one thing because there's one thing or two things I should say that I really want with my entire soul that everything else kind of does in comparison, but it just depends on how you feel. We are the creators of our reality. That's right, Shushet. Yes. First time seeing you live. Love you. Oh my god, they're telling me to do a puzzle thing. Okay. They were like, "Are you a robot?" Hi, Sophia. First time seeing you live. Love you. I love you too, Sophia. I feel like I missed a question because there was two multiple things at a time. Oh, I'm manifesting 1 million subscribers on my gaming channel and low-key starting to see hella movement. I love that! Mystically manifested. That's amazing. Yeah, just keep going. Like, literally all you have to do is upload every day. Like, it will happen, and then follow your happiness and ask. I mean, if it's a gaming channel, you don't need to necessarily ask, like, uh what should I film today? You're just filming like whatever game that you want. Trust to know that it's all happening and it already has happened. I feel like having several manifestations for me is I just fixate on it and the 3D. I feel like having several manifestation for me as I just fixate on it and the 3D. If you feel like you're super like fixated on it and you can't enjoy your life, relax through it, breathe through it, because now you're dipping into a low energy. We have to be very like self-aware with what we are feeling in the moment, because that's like our navigation system on like what we should be doing. It's your higher self basically like telling you, oh, like it's time to relax because when we're resistant, it stops the flow of the manifestation. So, what helps me the most when I feel like I'm super obsessive about something is just distract myself by doing what makes me feel the happiest. I just sit there, ask myself, Rita, what will make me feel the best to do right now? It can be stand up and clean your house, or it can be drive to the beach, or it can be text your friend, or it can be just lie down, or it could be work out. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, it's your higher self leading you to what you're meant to be doing right now. Because if you're super fixated on your manifestations and you're dipping into a low energy and you're getting into like victim mode, or you're like, why isn't it here yet? It's time to just get yourself out of that energy into that, out of that state. I know we're probably bad. Thank you for the advice, though. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, Elle. You've got this. Middle finger in the air, fuck you twice. I have a little baby stuck in my head. Like, literally, people have been begging me to post, but CapCut low-key got banned, but it will come back. Did CapCut get banned? Hmm. In, like, America or everywhere? That's weird. It will definitely come back instantly. Sorry, I have really bad English. That's okay. You really don't. That's totally cool. Please put Australia flag on profile to encourage Commonwealth community. Yes, please put Australia. It's great watching Australia. I love Australia. You're welcome, Elle. I was going to leave because I thought she was American. They get pushed out enough. That's funny. That's also a belief. They don't necessarily need to get pushed out enough. That's just an assumption. IDK, you can definitely ask questions. Ask away. I really love your subliminals. And I try to listen all night, but my AirPods always end up dying. Yeah, I have the Bose wireless noise cancelling headphones. I've had them since 2021, and they're absolutely amazing. They're so, so good. They last the entire night. Tracy J, what's your thoughts on visualization? I don't do it anymore. I believe that it serves its purpose for appearance change stuff, for stuff where you can kind of see it, like if you're manifesting marriage. I mean, it just comes natural. Like, it depends on what you're manifesting. Like, if you're manifesting something, ask yourself, what is the best way to manifest this right now? You know all of the techniques. It's about what feels right for you to do. Just feels what feels right. Like, one thing, one easy thing can be scripting in a diary entry being like, for example, oh my God, like this boy kissed me today. I'm so happy, right? That kind of fits more into scripting. Or if you're manifesting abs, that goes into visualizing. Does that make sense? So it's like, what is your manifestation and what kind of makes sense about like the thing that you're trying to manifest? I haven't personally manifested like doing visualization in a while, except I'm lying. Except I do sats, but I kind of see it as sats, but when I'm in sats, I do visualize. So, like, I envision Rita Kaminsky, the profile pic, my tick, and then 1M subscribers. So, yeah, definitely, I think it works. Don't listen to anyone who says this doesn't work, this isn't workable. It's all like trends that people set, and don't go by the trends, just go by what feels the best for you to do. Mystically manifest it. What's kind of offensive? Touchette. So there were two questions about manifesting multiple things at once. So I did answer the manifesting multiple things at once question. How can I manifest fame in the next 10 years? Like what can I do? Closer to you. Is there a reason why it has to be in 10 years? I just want to know why in 10 years. Cause that's a long time away. You can do whatever you want, but I mean, and there doesn't have to be a reason. I'm just curious. But um for that, I would get out a notebook and I would date it. This is what I do for the August, the Lionsgate portal, because you know how you write like the date and then everything that has manifested. So you can do that. So January 21st, 2035, right? Oh my God. Like I am the most famous person on this planet. It feels amazing. And just write a page's worth of like how famous you are and how amazing it feels. That's how I would go about manifesting fame in 10 years. And then you can do that every single day. So wake up, write it down, whatever date it is, plus 10 years, so 2035. January 22nd, 2035. Oh my God, I'm the most famous person. And tell yourself like, what happened today? I mean, oh, paparazzi was following me everywhere. Oh my God, like I have surpassed. I'm actually the first person who has a billion followers. There are literally multiple news reports about it, and everyone's asking me to like go on like whatever interview channel or YouTube channel or TikTok channel that is going to be out there in 10 years, asking me to talk about how it feels like to be the first person to have a billion followers on all social media platforms. You know, just go. Do you see how I had so much fun doing that myself? So yeah, just have fun with it and like whatever comes out like is what's meant to. Love your subliminals too. Greetings from Germany. You're amazing. Thank you, Malak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I manifest a vivid imagination? Yes. Yes, you can. Just you can pick whatever technique, like affirmations. I have a vivid imagination. Like I can see things like so vividly. I have photographic memory. Not only that, I can imagine everything like as if it's there right now. Go on a rampage or just set yourself like robotic affirmations. I have a vivid imagination. I have a vivid imagination. You can manifest literally anything. Oh my God, I'm so good at imagining. You can talk to your favorite, you can use the telephone method to talk to your favorite manifestation coach and be like, so I am the best. Thank you, Elle. Thank you so much for the gift. Oh, that's so cute. Finger heart. Hell yeah. Love that. Um, you can even, you know what you can do? You can go on my email and you don't have to send it. You can send it if you want, because I'll remember this conversation, obviously. And you can Gmail me and be like, um, like, I have the most vivid imagination. Like, not to flex or anything, but you've never seen anything like this, Rita. Like, there should be like test studies, text studies, test studies, yeah, test studies about my vivid imagination. Just go ham with whatever technique that you want in terms of having a vivid imagination. I don't know, says my older coworker is always telling me to just text SP. And would that be messing with the 3D if I do? I wouldn't mess with the 3D. That's definitely messing with the 3D. And what I also would do is not tell anyone about your business and what you want to manifest, because that's also meddling with the 3D. Because what you want to do is just know that you have this now. So you wouldn't be telling, like, when you're venting or when you're telling a story to your coworker, like, that's still being in a reality where you don't have a relationship with them, right? So I know it feels good. Thank you so much, Shushette, for the gifts, the rose and the gift. Was it like a gift box? I don't know. But thank you so much, Shushette. Yeah, so um yeah, just don't vent because it keeps you in this reality, and we don't want that. We want to be in your desired reality. Tracy J says, live in the end or revise past situations. I would just live in the end. I talked at the start of this live, and you can watch this live on my YouTube channel. I will be uploading it after uploading this TikTok live or ending this TikTok live. RitaKaminsky.com on YouTube. Um, I went so hard on why I don't believe in revision. I mean, I believe in revision, it fully works, but I don't encourage my clients to um do revision because it's still in the past. It's still entertaining the past. Listen, guys, whatever is entertaining or giving attention to or focusing on the unfavorable, that is keeping it alive. We want to strangle it. We want to absolutely kill the unfavorable circumstances. Okay? How do we do that? How do we kill the unfavorable circumstances? What do I mean by kill? Not experience them in your 3D reality right now. We don't talk about them. We don't try to fix them. We don't think about them. In some cases, we don't even try to flip the thought into what we do want. That's still saying to your subconscious mind, it's here, the unfavorable circumstances here. Even when you are fighting against it, what resists persists. So we want to completely ignore it. give it no light, give it no energy, give it no attention. Your focus is your superpower. Treat your focus like currency. Every dime that you give away, what does that exchange? It exchanges that reality to play out into your life. So, what are you giving your money to? You have to ask yourself that question. What are you giving your energetic money to? The fact that you can't pay your bills, the fact that they're not answering you. What are you giving your attention to? Or are you giving your attention to the fact that you're a winner, everything always happens, best case scenario for you, everything's going perfectly in your life? At the end of the day, it's just what we entertain. And people think that it's fixing it when we're going in the past and trying to patch something or change something or think about something in another way or put a positive spin on things. Just leave it. Just leave it. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to figure it out. Just don't do anything to it. Do not interact with it in any way. Even if you think that it's going to help, it's not going to help. Do not interact with your unfavorable circumstances, period. That's why I do not recommend revision because it just keeps you stuck in that reality. As much as you think that you're fixing it, don't touch it. Mystically manifest, trying to say Americans get pushed out more than Australians. Yeah. I mean, that's just a belief. Like, everything is a belief. People can believe whatever they want to believe, but not in my reality. L, I know this is a little weird, but can you manifest people who like you? Yeah, you can manifest anything. Do I have to write down my manifestation, Malak? You don't have to do anything. If it feels like you have to, or it feels like homework, or it's like, oh, like an obligation, responsibility. No. No. Oh my God, Elle, I have manifested like platonic texts, friends, like everything. Totally. Yeah. You can manifest anything. Thank you for the flower, Jonathan. I hope you're well, Jonathan. Thank you, Elle. I am trying to catch up because there's been a lot of questions since I last answered the last question. Oh my God, there's actually so many questions. I'm trying to catch up. Okay. Can't help but get triggered by the 3P in my SP. I just want her gone for real this time. If you listen to what I said, like just then, do that. Because it doesn't matter about what it is. If it's an unfavorable circumstance, don't entertain it. Do not entertain it. Turn the other cheek and do what makes you feel good in each and every single moment. Trust me, it's as if that person never existed. Never existed. Closer to you. It's a goal that I've set for the next 10 years. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, you could have it tomorrow. Just letting you know. Just a little secret. But yeah, that's totally your prerogative. I want everyone's manifestations manifested by today. That's why I'm doing this. And that's why I'm like, I decided like, yeah, I just I feel like doing TikTok lives, slash YouTube lives, because even if it's repetitive, it is reminders. It is reminders for you guys. You can manifest anything that you want today. You're limitless. How can I manifest a relationship with a famous person? Any method. Tomorrow, just see them as someone who is not anyone important. Like, it's just their job. So basically, take them off the pedestal and just look at them as like you're manifesting an SP. And do whatever technique that makes you feel the best to do in terms of that. There's no like one specific way to manifest a celebrity SP in comparison to a normal SP. But I would say like as well work on your self-concept because once you realize once you see your worth, you will there are so many different layers in the realizations when it comes to that. And I talk about this in depth in my perfect self-concept course. There's so many different layers like an onion. But you see your worth, right? And you're like, okay, whatever I want to do is absolutely perfect. So I am worth absolutely every single thing. So I deserve to be happy. And whatever I want to manifest is here right now. So in that way, when you look at a celebrity SP and you're like, you don't want that for yourself, you're like, okay, this is a choice that they made. It doesn't mean that they are better than me. It is literally just a choice that they made to be famous. It's something that they are playing out in their realities. That has nothing to do with you in terms of it doesn't make you less than. It's just someone that a lot of people know. They're recognized in their field for something. There are many people that are recognized in their field that aren't as famous. People get Nobel Prizes. There are so many different circumstances. But when you have a high self-concept, none of that will shake you. It will not be like, oh my God, this person is so much better than me. You will have the higher ground and it will be like a calm, silent knowing. You won't need any fame or accolades. That is just a byproduct of something beautiful that you are doing with your life, right? But it is in no way, shape, or form something that says I'm better than you. So when you get good at like knowing your worth, aka having a high self-concept, it won't matter if they are the most famous person on earth. They're just a person that has lived their life in the way that they chose. And you're living out your life in the way that you chose, and you are living the best life ever because you have a high self-concept and you can see that, right? So once you see that, there will be no pedestal and you'll be able to manifest them because you'll also have a high self-concept. You'll be like, I deserve this person because I want them because I deserve everything that I want. That's it. It'll be really easy. Shusha, yes, I've done I've done vision boards. I started in 2016 and I did 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. I didn't do one in 2021, 2022, or no, I didn't do one in 2021. And I wasn't gonna do one again. But then in 2022, I just went to a birthday party and they were doing vision boards as like a fun, cute thing. And I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Like I love doing this. And I put in all this stuff. And when I tell you all of it came true in 2023, clock it. Clock that to you. So like guys, just don't listen to like the trends. Like vision boarding isn't trendy now, but it works. Affirmations are trendy now, they work. Non-reaction is not a known thing, but it works. Everything works. This is why there's so many manifestation coaches, because it's just like you have to pick what resonates with you. It's your higher self telling you, like, listen to this person, keep this person in your ear to manifest what you want, you know? Can I manifest just girl of my life, my future wife, not SP? Yeah, you you just manifest someone that you want. Like it can be not specific. Like you can manifest generic SPs, people that you don't know. Even if you go generic, your subconscious mind is going to fill in the blank. So you can be like, I have the most perfect wife, and it will come to you, come about to you naturally. It doesn't have to be specific, y'all. Love your glasses, suits you very well. Thank you so much, Lena. Your skin is so clear and glowing. Any secret? I have been eating really healthy in 2025. I'm drinking a lot of water. I've stopped consuming alcohol. It's just like a challenge that I gave to myself. No alcohol and eating healthy until July the 3rd, 2025. So like 6 months. And then even after that, it's still gonna be like in moderation, I guess. That plus tretinoin, plus I'm using a filter right now. Plus I have makeup on. But I do feel like my skin has been like amazing. Like I just love my um I love my skin anyways, just in general, so waste no time to start asking questions. Izzy is right. Like when you are in a questioning mode, you are constantly in a questioning mode. When you have this like calmness in yourself, confidence that it's already done, you won't need to ask any questions because you just know that it's done. The only like thing that I would say to that is people need inspiration. I still listen to manifestation coaches because I want to be in that energy as opposed to listening to negative songs or watching the news. I never did that anyways, but you get the point. Like that type of vibe. No, I want to be in the manifestation world where I know that I'm limitless, right? Where I know that you should just non-react. And I love being in that energy. So that's for me. And I think that I really encourage people to do that. But it's how you do it. Like if you're constantly asking questions or if you're constantly like doubting, you have to go within. But I mean, if there's like a question here and there that you're like wanting to ask, I don't see a problem with that. It's just that if you are constantly in question mode, that's not gonna be good for your manifestations, I'm afraid. Yay to uploading this live on YouTube. Yes, I'm excited. Do you ever feel like some things don't manifest our way because there's better coming to us? No. What we want is the best thing that's coming to us because it's what we want and it's our highest self. So it's like we don't know how it's gonna happen. That's the only thing that we don't know. But like if it's in our hearts, if we're always thinking about it, we're meant to have it. That's all I can say about that. Don't ever feel bad. And when you have a high self-concept, you'll know that. Like you'll just be like, I'm deserving of what I want. That's it. It's another thing when circumstances change and you change your mind, that's totally okay. But never think of it like, oh, I didn't get that because I wanted this instead. I changed my mind, so I want this instead. And so this is better than what I wanted before. No, it's just you changed your mind. You've up leveled. You've developed more, I guess. But one doesn't have to do with the other. You can have both if you really want. Don't make a story out of it like too much. We as humans like to like put narratives on things and say specific stories of why this and that, and it's none of it is true. Nothing has meaning. You can have everything that you want. So I only focus on my power, not on my wish or 3D, 4D, right? No, no, like you can think about your manifestations for sure. And you can focus on your power. I just wouldn't focus on your unfavorable circumstances that you're currently experiencing in the 3D now. Rita, I'm so glad I caught you on live. I wanted to thank you so much for real. Thank you, Agos. Thank you so much. I'm drinking cold mineral water too at the moment. Tracy, I'm obsessed. Like, I have to get this mineral water every single time I'm at Coles. Like, I can't drink regular tap water now. Like, no, thank you. It keeps me fuller for longer, and it's just, I like the spicy water, you know? So, me and my SP just come out with like bags of this stuff because, especially in like the summertime, like it just keeps you so refreshed as well. I love manifesting. It's just so hard to stay positive all the time, Sophia. Don't try to, in this moment in time, focus on being positive or giving it a label of being positive. Take away everything that you know about manifesting and know this. You were put on this planet to be happy. Thank you so much, user, for the rose. For the roses, plural. You were put on this planet to be happy, right? Okay. So it's not that you have to be happy. Oh my God, Sophia, you have to be happy. I'm shaking you right now. Um, it's not that you have to be, it's that it's your goddamn given birthright to be happy. And why wouldn't you not be happy? Why wouldn't you want to be happy? Is what I mean. So it's not about trying to be positive, it's about knowing that you are deserving of the best life that you could possibly live, not forcing it, but knowing that you are now, from this point on, going towards that truth. And how do you do that? By knowing that you are deserving of happiness right now, by not reacting to the unfavorable, by just breathing and waiting for it to go away. Because each time you do that, you will see that it holds no power. It just goes away as if it never existed. And doing what makes you feel good in each moment with the current possible options that are laid out in front of you right now. For example, I don't have a ticket to the Maldives right now, right? I mean, I can buy one, but like, what are the right now possible that are possible for you right now? What are the options that you have? Which one makes you the happiest to do? So it's not like I can go right now to the Sydney airport and go to the Maldives, but if that's what I wanted to do, the next possible step physically right now in this 3D reality is to go on Google Flights right now and buy myself a ticket to the Maldives. If that is what makes me feel the most excited to do. So all of the options that are laid out to you right now, which one makes you feel the happiest to do? Even if it makes absolutely no sense at all. I wanted to do a YouTube live because I just wanted to do a live. And then I was like, hold on, I just really want to do a TikTok live. And it makes no sense, but it's something that I was drawn to do like fire. Like, I just wanted to do it so bad. Even though I have more followers on YouTube, I have my members only that always call in, not call in, like engage with my stuff and always like love hearing everything that I have to say. Not just members only, everyone, but you know what I mean? Like I have members only on there, and I have so many questions, which I have a lot of questions now as well on here too, but do you know what I mean? And it would just have made sense to post on YouTube, and I still will when I'm drawn to it. But the point is that this made me happy. And it's not right now my problem or my job to sit here and be like, why is it that I wanted to go on TikTok live specifically? It's just another thing that's going to lead me to my manifestations and my specific manifestations in the best way, in the fastest way. Again, it is not my job to figure it out. It's just not my job, but it's going to happen. I trust and believe that. But again, it's not my job. I'm just here sitting pretty doing what makes me feel the best. I can stop this live at any time. I can go on for 5 hours if I want to. It's just about what makes you feel the best. And over time, as you're doing that, you will start to see and go up in a higher vibration into a happy, positive mood, and you will start attracting more and more things to you that you are manifesting as well. And you're just living out your happiest, best, positive life without you forcing it. It just all happens naturally. Thank you, user, for the roses. Thank you so much. Title gifter, 10 roses. I love that. Closer to you, I don't specifically teach the law of attraction. If you want a full in-depth explanation on the law of assumption and what I teach, I would go on my YouTube channel and scroll down to Law of Assumption 101, where I go into depth about what Law of Assumption is and then how you can utilize it. But it basically is, I've decided right now that I have whatever it is that you want, right? And then you're just living your best life and it's gonna come to you. That's it. That's my practice. Yeah. But if I have to like really like generalize it, it would be you're assuming that what you have right now is yours right now and you're just being it, like without looking at anything in your 3D. So I love talking about non-reaction. I love talking about knowing your desire into being, and what the law of assumption community doesn't really talk about, and that's following your happiness, which I think is a very big component, and that component is law of attraction-y. So I do like to talk about that because I do think that that's something that the law of assumption community doesn't talk about, and it's very important. And it would not be best practice for me as a coach to just talk about all of the law of assumption, you know, topics, without mentioning following your happiness, because it's what I, in my heart of heart, know to be the truth to manifest your best life. I don't care about the fucking trends. I'm gonna talk about the things that work for me, and I am gonna talk about the law of assumption things because I recognize and I know that different techniques work for different people, different ways of thinking work for different people. So it's also, in my opinion, my job to share all of it. But the main components of my practice still stands is assume what you want to be true in your reality. Know that it is in your reality right now, right? Rule number one. It's done here, right now, not in the 4D, in the 3D. It is in your reality. That's it. That's it. That's it. Period. You're not reacting to your unfavorable circumstances. Non reaction. That's my second practice. You're following your happiness on a moment to moment basis because that distracts you, that puts you in a happier mood, distracts you from the resistance, so it releases the resistance, right? That's basically fucking it. That's basically fucking it. Everything that I talk about falls under those into those three categories. That's it. If I have an SP, I can't forget him. Even maybe I forget him for 2 to 3 days. He comes back into my mind. He is meant for me. Is he meant for me? Yes. If you want him, he's meant for you. If you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you too. 1,000,000%. Well, thank you so much for sending loads of love. You're welcome, Sophia. I love your rampages so much. You are so convincing. They go straight to my subconscious, Lameo. Yes, oh gosh, I love that. And I have so much fun filming them. I love it. I watch your videos all the time in your subliminals, so I manifested coming onto your TikTok live. I love that, Sophia. Yay. And I'm posting a video after this live. I'm going to post it and then I'm going to edit a video that I filmed today and post it as well. So, yeah, 2 videos for me today, guys. Rita Girl, I was just listening to one of your subs. I love that, Lels. Thank you so much for helping, Rita. You're welcome, closer to you. When listening to subs, is it okay to listen without earphones? The outcome will be the same. I no. No, because you want your subconscious mind to have these like affirmations in your mind, right? So it's the same thing as like someone asking, if I listen to a subliminal in Chinese and you don't understand Chinese, will it work? Well, no, because you don't know what's going on. Like, while you're not meant to hear, you're still, you still want your subconscious mind to hear, which is ultimately you, right? So the best way that we can, we want to make sure that that information, those affirmations, is going into our subconscious mind. So this is the answer people don't want to hear, but yes, it has to be in English, the subliminals, and yes, you have to wear. You don't have to. It's better. It's a lot better to listen to subliminals with earphones. If I have an option to listen to subliminals, I'm not wasting my time if I don't have earphones. I'm getting my booty up and I'm searching for my earphones. I can't, and I'm not going to, and I don't think that it is as effective as like listening with earphones. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys, but I had so much fun on this live. Thank you so much for everyone who joined, and I'm definitely going to go more like onto my lives on TikTok and YouTube. I'm definitely going to be doing more lives. So I would put my notifications on if you want to continue being on these lives because it's basically free coaching and I answer all of your questions. So if you guys like have that option on TikTok, I'm still getting used to TikTok lives, but you can alert have like notifications every time I go on TikTok. The same with YouTube. I would definitely do that. Check out my courses, the Perfect Self Concept course and Manifest Your SP course on rutakaminsky.com, one-on-one coaching on rutakaminsky.com, and collective coaching. Collective coaching is very much like this, in this kind of setting. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. I don't know if I'm going to be doing TikTok next or YouTube or when I will be because I always do things that make me feel the happiest. But I really love this live and I think I'm gonna do more soon. So yeah, have an amazing day and have an amazing night, and I will see you guys soon. I will be posting this whole TikTok on my YouTube, and I have a full-on YouTube video out for you guys soon. Well, I have to edit it and then I have to post it, but yeah, two videos for you guys today. Bye guys, have an amazing day.